Hi KCC, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good today. So I got the results from your x-ray and I'm seeing you have an inverted kneecap and tibia. So I think that might be the cause of some of the issues that you were telling me about. I didn't see any issues with the feet, but I'd really like to take a look at your gait just to affirm the issues that I see and make sure that you're having the problems that I think you are so we can apply the correct treatment. Now, in the last 2 weeks since we've taken the images, have you had any other issues pop up or has it gotten worse?
It stayed about the same, no other issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you been taking a break from exercise?
Yes.
Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, and just for my records right now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad is the knee pain?
I'd say about a 6.
Okay, and the shin?
About the same, a 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And does it still kind of feel sore to walk?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to take it easy, but I'm going to have you just take a few steps back and forth, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, just take a few steps toward me. Okay, go ahead and turn around. And a few steps back. So I'm looking at 3 different areas. I'm looking at the feet, the pelvis, and also the way that you carry your arms. Go ahead and take a few steps toward me one more time. Okay, I see that this arm, your right arm, is kind of rotating slightly more than the left, which might indicate a shoulder issue. I'm going to explore more of that with just some palpations. I still see that the knee is inverted inward, and so is your shin, just very slightly. So that's really informative. So I'm going to go ahead and palpate your shoulder blade right now. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to be palpating the area back here. All right, let me know if you feel any pain. I am feeling a lot of tightness here. Let me check on the other side to see if it's symmetric. Now I'm seeing that this right side is where you're holding a lot of tension. I'm seeing a raise in muscle mass and just some swelling of the musculature here. And since we know that there's no bone issues, I really do think that just with some basic chiropractic tools, maybe an adjustment, we can fix this. Do you feel that you hold a lot of tension on this right side?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do some just quick measurements to gauge how much asymmetry that I'm seeing. Okay. This is 4.5 from the center to okay. So a lot more surface area here on this right side. And that's the beginning of your thoracic spine, is where the issues are happening. Okay. All right. This side is 5 on the right. And about the same on the left, so it really is condensed to this upper quadrant. Okay. Okay, it's about 7 inches inches here. And 6.5, so not exactly symmetric of the thoracic spine, but not within an abnormal range. Okay. And I'm just going to measure here to the very bottom. That's 5. From the corner of the shoulder blade to the lumbar spine, that's 6 inches. And then we have exactly 6 inches on the left, so that is symmetric here. I'm not seeing any leaning back. And I'm not noticing an abnormal curvature of the spine itself. So we're going to rule out any signs of scoliosis or lordosis. Okay, so I'm going to do some myotomes with you today. First, I'm going to focus on your shoulder blades because that's the part that we're going to be working on. What I want you to do right now where you are is try to, twist your upper body backwards this way and that, and I'm going to be pushing against the pressure that I feel just to see if there's a variance there. Okay, go ahead on this side, the other way. Twist your body the other way. There you go, and just go against my hand. Okay, nice and strong. I'm liking this. Let's go ahead and push against my other side here. Okay, all right. Actually, not as strong on the left side. So that's interesting. Okay. And lift your shoulders for me as much as you can. Okay, very good. Now shrug them as high as you can. I'm going to try to push them down. Try to resist my push. Okay, and relax. Completely relax. Very good. I'm going to do some further myotomes, and for that I'm going to use a chair just so we can isolate your arm muscles without having to use your back at all, okay? Okay, so what I want you to do right now is just put your arms straight ahead like this. All right, and they're pretty parallel here. Try to extend your arms as far as they go. I want to see if you have a hyperextension, and you do. Go ahead and just relax them now. Okay, so you do have a hyperextension, which can make you just a little bit more prone to shoulder injuries. Okay. Now I want you to try to spread your arms away from each other. Resist my push. Okay, good. Now try to bring them in together. Good. Now try to lift them up. Okay, and lower them. Okay, you can go ahead and rest your arms for now. Give that a second. Okay. Now I want to see your hands here. Okay, so you can just go ahead and let them relax. I'm going to hold them at the base, and I'm going to do some finger myotomes. So if you could lift this finger and just go against my push. Okay, try to lift it as high as you can go and lower it. All right, this is just a check for signs of carpal tunnel or early onset arthritis. Okay, go ahead and lift this one. Lower it. Good. And this one here. And lower. Okay, and pinky. Okay, that one's not as strong. And lower, but it's normal to have less strength in the pinky and thumb, so not to worry. Go ahead and lift your thumb. Nice and strong. And lower. Very good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. All right. Go ahead and lift the pinky pinky, a little stronger here. Lower it against my finger. Good. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. And lift. And lower. Lift. And lower. Okay, all normal. They all feel very normal to me. Squeeze your arm into balls as tight as they can go and spread. I want you to do that in a succession of 3 times as fast as you can go. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, did you have any difficulty doing that?
No.
All right, very good. So next I'm going to have you just sit on the bed again just so I can do some leg myotones, okay?
Okay.
All right, so now from the sitting position, I'm just gonna work with your knees and your legs. So I want you to try to raise this left knee, go against my push. Good, very good. It's good that you have your arms just relaxing to your side, just to be symmetric. And what about this knee? Go ahead and raise. Okay, good. All right. I'm going to go ahead and raise this knee, and I want you to try to push against my arms, lower it. Very, very good. Same thing here. I want you to try to lower it. Very good. Any strain that popped up in doing that?
No.
Okay, that's good. Now I want you to try to spread your legs for me. Okay, good. Now try to bring them in towards each other. Very, very good. And I'm gonna just go to your shins and your feet now. Okay. And so we're gonna do the same thing, only with your shins. Okay. I know that the right shin is a bit weaker, so I'm not expecting as much strength on that end. Okay. Just do your best and don't overexert yourself. Okay. Okay, so try to spread your legs just from your shins. Okay, good. Bring them in together. All right, good. Now try to lift this leg in the air. Okay, is that the hardest you can go? Yeah. Okay, now I am going to lift it, and I want you to bring it in. Much stronger there. Okay, and let's do the left knee. Go ahead and lift it. Wow, much stronger. So this is what a healthy response should be. You see the kind of difference here? Yeah. We're going to try to correct that today. Okay. Go ahead and lower. Very good. Okay, do you mind if I take off your socks? It's fine. Okay. Okay, I'm just wanting to palpate the feet. You didn't notice anything on the x-rays, but I just want to be sure that swelling. Okay. Okay. Feels normal to me. Go ahead and try to lift this big toe in the air. Okay, lower it. Let's do the same thing with each toe. Lift and lower. Good. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, and lower. Good. Okay. I want you to try to press against my hand here. All right, good. Try to lift in the air. Very strong, very good. Okay, going to the other side. So let's start with lifting your toe, lowering, lift, lower, and lift, and lower, lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. All right. Try to raise your toe against my push. A little weaker on this side. Try to lower it. Okay, very good. And I'm palpating. I'm not feeling any swelling. Go ahead and relax this foot. The feet look symmetric. The right ankle does look a little bit more swollen than the left. I'm just going to measure it. Okay, it's exactly 7.5 on the left. Okay, and 7 on the right, so actually it is less swollen. That's why it's good to take measurements. Sometimes we can't always eyeball things. So actually there's no swelling of the ankles. So now I know to focus more on the shoulder, and your knee and shin. So I'm going to have you lay down on the bed face up. We're just going to do a few more of those strengthening exercises before I just apply some adjustments.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to gently raise this knee, okay, and want to put it at a really good straight angle here. And now I'm placing my hand right here. I want you to try to move it outward, okay? Resist my push, okay, very strong. Now do the same thing, I'm going to be focusing on the shin. Try to move it outward. Okay, I'm seeing some pronation there. Okay, go ahead and rest it now. And this here, same thing. Try to move it outward towards me. Good, very strong. And moving it inward towards yourself. Good. Same thing, but I'll be focusing on the knee, outward. Okay, very good. And inward. Okay, excellent. And remaining relaxed, I'm going to be using this massage gun. I have a special attachment that's made just for the knees. We're going to go ahead and just using it right above, right below the knee, and then I'll be switching to another setting for this area. It might be a little ticklish, and if it gets to be too intense, let me know. This just really loosening up all the tension around the area that might be causing the knee to turn in. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of movement here, which is good. Just trying to relax the surrounding area to relieve some of that pressure. going to switch settings here. Okay, and this is just getting the sides of the knee. And directly onto the kneecap too. So I get this tickles, but it's a good sign. It means that you're not having numbness there. A few wooden massage tools I'm going to be using for tapping and just also applying a pressure. These tools are specially crafted to mimic the natural curvatures of the body. So we have knee and then thigh. But I'm going to be focusing on your knee. Okay. Okay. You're going to feel a light pressure. If you feel a really sharp shooting pain, definitely let me know. not applying pressure directly on the bone, but more on the meaty sides. That's the sides that are more malleable, where our muscle tendons tend to stretch out, cluster together under stress. And I'm just kneading those areas to encourage circulation and evenness in our posture. Okay. How is your knee and shin feeling right now? Is it feeling more loose?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. We want to be feeling better instead of worse. Before I turn you around and do some of that shoulder work, I'm just going to see if I can crack your toes and fingers, just to help realign the entire body. All right, so you can just relax. Okay, and other foot. Okay, didn't seem to want to crack today, but that's a good sign that there wasn't too much tension trapped there in the metatarsals. Okay, go ahead and pull on the fingers. Okay. All right, I'll take the other hand. Okay, very good. So gently, I want you to get up and just go ahead and lay on your stomach so I can work on your shoulders, okay? So I'm going to just pull your hair back so I don't get any oil on it, okay? Okay. All right, all right. Okay. So this uses arnica gel. It's really going to help with that soreness. And make sure the back muscles are nice and lubricated. Okay, I'm going to start with this first setting here on the massage gun. Really isolating that right shoulder. And just remember to take deep breaths. I'm just going to use a variety of tools here to smooth the tension out of the area. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to feel some of that tension go down. I'm going to use another rolling tool. This one has wooden ends. And before we end, I'm just going to apply some very light skin pulling therapy, okay? All right. Okay, this shouldn't feel like a pinching. It should just feel like a release of tension. If you feel a pinching sensation, let me know. It means I'm probably not doing it right, but just separating the skin from the muscle underneath to even out the buildup of muscle knots and tension. Cindy. Okay, go to the other side. You might be a little red here for the next few days. And it's a good sign. It means that we're having some release of toxins. Okay. just finishing up with this arnica-based oil, and hopefully you won't wash it off right away when you get home because it does have a therapeutic effect, seeping into the pores, as chamomile and lavender oil as well. Moisturizing, warming, and relaxing, especially after a lot of things have been moved underneath the skin. I think it's helpful. Okay. Okay. All right, KCC, how do you feel right now?
I feel a lot better.
Good. So that's going to be the end of our session today. I'm going to give you a follow-up call tomorrow to see how things are feeling, and hopefully if this worked for you, we can maybe do another session or two. But the goal is to have you completely healed and pain-free. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. I'll see you next time.